What's up, everybody? How we doing tonight? You flickered. Why did you flicker? Why am I over here? I thought I had.
Camera's shitty.
I don't know. There we go. Now you're actually over there.
I need a new camera.
It did flicker. It did flicker. I don't know why it flickered, but it flickered.
My camera sucks.
I don't know.
Like, look. You can see all the, pixels and shit. I need a new video camera.
It's not echoing, so we figured that out. That's good. Yeah, we'll have to get to it. But anyway, guys and everyone, welcome to the show. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Matt. I am a paranormal consultant, and with me tonight is my co-host, the Wicked Queen, my beautiful wife. Now she's a bear.
No, he's a murder bear.
A murder bear. Well, you're my little murder bear. You always are.
I'm the queen of darkness.
Fear me.
Because my skin is too fucking light to have any other non-natural light on it.
And with that being said, there we go.
Yeah,
I forgot to put that on. Because that's what it's about. It's about having fun, saying whatever we want to say.
But no, it's the truth. If you all ever see me on any of his shows, just kind of pop in because I'm doing stuff, and you notice how white I am, it's because I cannot have unnatural light on my skin. That's how white I am.
She's not lying.
I'm Scottish, Irish, and German. I am literally the three whitest fucking people in the world.
You're not wrong. I actually have a special setting here in studio just for when the Wicked Queen is here hosting with me, because she.
Oh, and if you watch any of my shows, this is how it is.
I gotta prove. Hold on. Oh, we're in the paranormal. We're about proving shit. We're proving shit. Look at the white.
And the camera doesn't really pick me up. It makes me all splotchy.
Yeah.
Because of how white I am.
So she's in the darkness. She's in the darkness. She is the darkness. But anyway,
I had lights, strip lights, to make it better, but they kind of
shit out on us.
Want to stick.
Yeah.
They're just cheap Walmart ones.
Yeah. And then the other problem is where you're too white, I'm actually too dark. I'm too tanned. So I need that light. I have a ring light behind my monitor. But
I had a ring light. It's up there, but
yeah, we gotta figure something out. Anyway, welcome everybody. Welcome everyone to the Bearverse podcast. Tonight we're going to be continuing Paranormal 101. For those of you who haven't seen the series I started, it's all about Paranormal 101. Starting out in this field, had some great people on. We've had Raymond Newsom from Newsom Paranormal, Todd Sylvia, and Marissa, his lovely wife from Relatively Paranormal, the one and only Mr. Brian John Laverty. Of course, we've had him on. We've had a lot of people. We've had good people on. And tonight, the Metaphysical. Now, there's a specific reason why she is the Wicked Queen. As, who was it? Howard, right? Our brother Howard Petrie gave her that title. She's been given that title of Wicked Queen, and that is how she was going to be. And she's here for that reason. She's here for a reason. She even teaches me things. But before we get into it,
yeah, my little Hello Kitty that somebody gave.
That was AJ.
AJ, yeah.
Not Capasso from Coventry Circle.
No, this is a friend of my brother's.
Yeah.
My youngest brother.
Yeah, she's got it's almost like a jade. I want to say Hello Kitty.
If I took the green screen off it.
Yeah, that's a pain. Don't even worry about it. But let's say, okay. But while she's doing that, we're going to say hello to everybody, as we always do. I see Barbara's here. Hi, Barb. Long time no see. Hopefully you're doing well. Yep, there's the Hello Kitty.
Hello Kitty.
As you flip off the camera. Love it. Jason Barrett. What's up, Jason? You remember Jason?
Yeah.
From CPBE?
Yeah.
And Pam Harris. Hello. Uh-oh. Well, it looks like we've been, according to Pam, we're America's #1 couple.
I don't think so. We are not a good couple role model.
Oh, fuck no. I mean, you know what though? In all honesty, we are because we don't fight. You just make fun of me. I say something stupid.
I don't know. We had a fight the one day I called off of work because of menstrual issues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did. You got mad at me. I got mad at you for being mad at me. And then I
Did
had
I?
a mental breakdown.
I don't remember that. That wasn't really a fight though.
It was the Friday you had to go and get my check, and Allie looked at you weird.
Oh, that's because she was a bitch.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that was that day.
Was it?
Yeah. Because Nick came over, and Nick and Mom are the ones that told me to call off of work.
I don't know.
Because I was having... So, this might be a little too personal, but I don't ever get cramps.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Ever. And if any girl has ever had their period, most of them know that you get cramps. I've never had cramps. It's always just been my back.
Mm-hmm.
My lower back just kills me. But for some reason, this past one that I had, and I had really bad stomach cramps, like really, really bad. Like I woke up in a tremendous pain and a bad mood. My mood swings were super bad. I was going from being extremely angry to extremely depressed to somewhere in the middle of being extremely angry and extremely depressed. And my brother came over and saw me and was like, "Sis, you need to not go to work." I was like, "I just woke up. It's like 12 o'clock. He's like, "It doesn't matter. You need to call off because if you don't, I'm calling off for you." I was literally sitting in a chair bawling, and I made him mad at me because of the fact that I wouldn't tell him what's wrong because I didn't know what was wrong. I just woke up that way.
Okay. No, I wasn't mad. I was just pissy because I was tired.
But still, like that was
That's all that was.
we had a little bit of a fight because of that.
I would say disagree. It wasn't really a fight.
Whatever.
Because I just said, screw it, I'll just go. Anyway, regardless.
But yeah, no,
Yeah,
we're not.
Number one couple.
I don't know, maybe a role model for paranormal couples, sure, but
you know what? That would actually. And we will get to the topic, guys. Don't worry, we will get to the topic. But that
I
just
didn't take my
gave me an
medicine
idea.
today, okay?
That just gave me a great idea, though. Couples paranormal, paranormal couple. We should do a podcast.
We already did that.
No, we should do a podcast.
We did it twice.
No, where you and I host. It's just an actual like podcast show. Like this is the Paraverse. We do one, but it's called the Paranormal Couple. We could go out, investigate together, bring people on, bring other couples on.
We don't have very many places to investigate. I still want to get in the house that's in Danville.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of places in Danville. Jason says that we're a great couple. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it, brother.
So, actually,
Uh-oh.
I asked the question. I told you I was going to ask somebody at the state hospital at some point whether it was haunted or not.
Oh, yeah.
I asked the lady who gave me my physical today.
Uh-huh.
She said there's certain parts of the hospital that are still the old parts of the hospital.
Yeah.
And a lot of the janitorial staff at night say that they see shit. So it is haunted, but then they'll come in the next day and say they didn't see anything because they're in a fucking mental hospital and don't want to be called crazy.
Maybe we could be the paranormal couple of PA, of Danville.
But she's like, some of the old places of the hospital were only renovated. They're still the old, like, actual structure. So
to give a little insight on what we're talking about, folks, I know this isn't, metaphysical yet. Kind of is.
Hey, I could have been taking one of my crystals and walking around there like, ghost. No, I would have gotten kicked out by security today.
What's taking her so long on her interview?
She should have been, especially because I was in the stairwell. They would have been like, she should have been done over an hour ago. Don't take that long for a physical.
They just keep you. You're really full time. But anyway, I want to make a quick announcement before we continue. So for those of you who don't know, the Wicked Queen here has been looking for a change of scenery for her employment. And she got it. She got the job that she's been wanting. And I'm very proud of her. And she did her physical today. She passed that. And now she's just waiting for orientation. So huge congrats to the Wicked Queen.
Yeah, that's at the state hospital that I said is definitely haunted.
Basically, it's a modernized Penhurst. It's great.
It still runs. And the sad thing is a lot of the patients that are in there, they're not young. They're older. They're much, much older. A lot of them get around with canes and walkers.
It's going to be me next week. But anyway, so we're going to start this off. So we've spoken about a bunch of different things with the paranormal. But the one thing that we haven't spoken about is the metaphysical side. And for those of you who don't know what that is, or who are just hearing that word for the first time, basically it's anything that is not your scientific piece of equipment that Todd and Marissa spoke about. And I thought, you know what, who can come on to talk about this? And of course, the Wicked Queen stood out on that list. And there's a reason for that. She's
literally one of the only people that you and anybody thinks of when they think of metaphysical after they meet me.
You're not wrong.
Except for Howard. Howard knows
did
a
I
lot
freeze?
of people. No?
Yeah, I think I froze.
No.
Did I freeze?
Yeah, you did.
Did I freeze on the stream? I don't know.
Yeah, you did. I didn't.
Yeah, I did. Huh. Well, let me see if I just turn this off. Hold on, folks. I don't know what's going on.
Can you hear him?
Can anybody?
Or did the whole thing freeze?
I don't know, but I kind of got a weird screenshot of me. It'll catch up here in a second.
Back.
It'll come up in a second.
They can hear you, though.
Okay.
It came back up.
I need to clear out some stuff. I don't know.
It's just a little laggy.
Nah. Oh, there we go. Cocaine. No.
No cocaine.
No, the energy drink.
Still no cocaine. We went into a DMV and you thought you was gonna get arrested for a freaking energy drink.
I was sketched out. But anyway, so we spoke, I think it was last week, with Todd and Marissa, and we were talking about EMF. We spoke about the digital recorders. We talked about a whole bunch of different things. But the one thing that never really gets talked about too much is the metaphysical stuff. And what I mean is your crystals, your pendulums, your dowsing rods, stuff like that. So the Wicked Queen is here to enlighten a bunch of us on a couple things. First, what?
I love how you say enlighten.
Considering we're basically in the dark, to enlighten. I had that on.
I like how you say enlighten because of the fact that, like, I kind of dabble in both light and dark.
That's true.
Light,
that's true.
And you say enlighten.
That's true.
I'm also literally, my name is Cult Leader.
Yeah.
That's not enlightenment.
I didn't think that through. Anyway, so let's start off with that B. So, oh, by the way, if you hear me say B, obviously. But anyway,
yeah, he calls me Umbray. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a Pokemon.
Pokemon?
And my favorite Pokemon.
Pokemon. Anyway, I don't remember where I got that from.
But if I could, I would have a shit ton of plushies up.
No, I have Pikachu down here.
Yeah, the one Savannah gave me.
No, I got Pikachu there that Cyrus gave me, and I got that Pikachu there.
And you have the one that Savannah gave me.
Yeah, and I stole that.
Yeah.
But anyway, so let's start with the metaphysical. So first of all, to you, what's a good starting thing for people to get for the metaphysical? Like if somebody just joined our field and they're starting a team up and they want to start dabbling in the metaphysics, you know, where should they start? What was a good place to start with and why?
Grounding.
And what is it? What is grounding?
Clear quartz.
No, what is it? What does it mean to ground? To ground.
Oh, it's so ghosts don't take your shit away, like your energy. Because literally metaphysical work is a lot of it, actually 99% of it, is using your own energy and the energy around you. If you get really good, like me and him, which he's a little bit better than I am on certain things, but he's also had more help than me. My spirit guide's no help whatsoever. We'll get into that. Shut up.
We'll get into that. What? Love you.
No, I said she was no help at all, and she growled at me.
Well, just remember, B, if you're going to hurt me, we have to save it for the pay-per-view, remember?
It wasn't you. She
Okay.
growled at me.
Okay.
If you all don't understand what I'm talking about, we have two spirit guides. He has one that's a wolf. I have a black panther. She used to be my cat, my living cat.
Yep, or was also called a familiar.
And she was my familiar when she was alive. And apparently that followed her after she died, too.
Yes.
And God or gods or whatever you want to say is up there was like, yeah, you're going to go back.
So, going back to the grounding stuff, B. So let's start off with what is grounding and why is it so important to ground?
99% of the time when you're doing metaphysical work, you're using your own energy. They talk to ghosts.
What does that mean to you? Like, what is using your own energy? Like, if you're trying to explain it to, say, CB, what does that mean?
Do we have a dangly thing down here?
The pendulum?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Or just like anything that's dangling?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do we? I don't know. So.
No, I'm getting there.
All right.
I'm more of a visual person.
I'll look over here.
Leave me alone, okay?
I'll look over here. But while I'm looking, you tell them, like, what are some ways to ground? And now that you went over that, what are some ways to ground?
Well, if you don't, I use elements. It depends on the person, though. You use rock.
No. But how do you ground? Like, what is...
I don't know how to explain it. You just do it.
You just do it?
You just
You
center.
Nike it?
You just center yourself.
You just sit there and look at yourself and go, ground! No.
You center yourself.
There you go.
Wherever you're at, you center yourself.
What she's trying to say, folks, and I'm trying to give you an opportunity to teach. That's what I'm doing.
I don't. I'm not very good at explaining or teaching things. I'm more of a visual learner.
We don't have any of our danglies.
So
You have to just try to explain. What? We don't have a dangly. You don't have a dangly.
this will work.
Anyway, so what it basically means, folks, is basically getting yourself to the point of relaxation, stillness, stuff like that. That's basically what grounding means. It's centering. It's I know a lot of times when we go out investigating, we're all amped up and excited.
Yeah, no, you can't be that way.
Yeah, I mean, you can have some sort of excitement, but you have to mentally just
chill yourself.
Chill your shit. Liz says hi, by the way. Hi, Liz.
Hi. But what I mean when you're using 99% of your energy, and it's a lot easier for you to show these things than it is to explain it. He explains things, I show people. It's easier for me, okay? So this is a day.
Be nice to the audience.
No. I'm being mean to you because you want me to teach people, and I'm not good at that. I'd rather show people. So this is the dangly thing. Like if it was a pendulum or whatever.
It'd have a quartz or some kind of amethyst.
Whatever. I have a pendulum upstairs, but I'm not going to get it.
You've got like 3 of them somewhere.
I had 4. I had a bunch. But probably the easiest piece of equipment, if you want to originally get into the metaphysical, once you get in the process of grounding yourself, is a pendulum. Yeah. It's super easy. But you can't ask super hard questions. Now I can, because I know how to do it. I've been doing metaphysical work since I was like 13.
You start talking. What's up?
I'm reading.
Oh, Tom Bailey from Aquashock Paranormal.
I thought she was talking to me. I just got on.
What's up, Tom? How you doing, brother?
But no, it's a pendulum. Once you get in the state of grounding yourself, because you really, if you're gonna do pendulum work and stuff like that, you really need to ground yourself, because a ghost is an entity. I'm gonna call it an entity because it can be anything.
Thank you.
I know what I'm doing.
One of us does.
an entity is going to be feeding off your energy. Like, if these actually work, I have ghosts in my basement. We're going to do a fun little thing where I'm going to show you guys, because this is basically a pendulum. I'm pretty sure everybody has seen these if they've watched Ghost Hunters and shit.
Thank you for saying Ghost Hunters, not the other one.
Yeah, no, I don't like the other one.
We don't. They're like Bruno. We don't talk about them.
Yeah, we don't talk about Bruno. But I got my little dowsing rods if they want to chill out. New, ask a question.
Where is our pendulums?
I guess there's no question. I'm trying to explain pendulums.
I know. So, for those of you starting out, if you're still watching, thank you. But if you're just starting out in the metaphysical, the best thing to do is to start off with yes or no questions. But you, again, ground first.
It's not like a spirit box or a
digital recorder.
It's not anything like that. You're not going to get 4 sentences or anything. You won't hear anything. So with dowsing rods, it's the same thing as a pendulum. I'm going to shorten these so you guys can see it a little better.
I'm just hanging over here, hot as hell. I love it when I just hang out with my boxes. Tom, remind me to wait for a cold day to bring you on my show, brother. But yeah, you want to keep your questions to yes or no based. Just starting out with the metaphysical side of it, like again, ground, yes or no, simple questions. Not anything like what's your name, stuff like that. Just what would be a yes or no.
Like here, I'll give you an example. Ma'am, are you here? If they cross, that's a yes.
Yeah, and make sure now. Keep in mind when she's talking to the spirits that are here, I don't want to say you have trained them, but we've shown them how to use this equipment. I said didn't.
I know, but that sounds terrible.
We showed them how to use the equipment.
Yeah. So with pendulums and dowsing rods, when dowsing rods cross like those did, that's a yes. When they swing out in opposite directions, that's a no. Pendulums, you can do it either way, but I do circles for no and back and forth for yes to make it more defined, because a yes is super simple. I want to make a yes as simple as possible, especially if I'm working with a spirit that doesn't understand.
Or a child.
I want to make it as easy as possible for them to say yes.
Or like Penhurst.
Or Penhurst, where like we had a little bit of a problem at first with getting the ghost I was talking to say no.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't quite understanding that he had to make it go in a circle.
Yeah, he was kind of rocking.
For no, he was just kind of rocking it a little bit, and I was like, "No, buddy, you got to go in a circle." And I showed him, which was what I was going to do for you guys. But maybe I can do it with those. I don't know.
I don't think they just swing side to side. I don't think.
No, it'd still work, I guess.
I don't know. But anyway, so I'll just explain it. So what she's trying to explain is the energy that we use, like chi energy, stuff like that, and the energy we're talking about. That's what a pendulum and stuff like that they'll pick up on, and the spirits use that to answer yes or no to whatever we're asking. And if you get really good at it and you practice channeling your energy, you can actually get those pendulums to spin.
All by itself.
Yep. And
you can do it in whatever direction you want. I've gotten good enough that I can even make it swing back and forth, side to side. Yeah,
and we'll get more into the dowsing here in a second. But I want to talk about the pendulum. But they do have different things, like on Abyss Paranormal. Abyss Paranormal is a prime example of a good setup for a pendulum. They had the mat that Sherry has. They had one of those, and they also had a hanger. And I don't mean like a clothes hanger. It's an actual apparatus that you hang the pendulum from, and it takes out the human error. And what I mean is, when you're holding a pendulum, you have to train yourself to hold very still. You have to get into a good stance, good hold, because obviously
Or you can do what I
Shake.
do at Pennhurst and I sit down.
Yeah.
Because with my my ADHD and I have a little bit of a movement thing with my hands where sometimes, and he's noticed this, my hands just shake out of nowhere for no reason whatsoever and I don't notice it.
Yeah.
It's very literally like a micro shake.
Yeah.
And he's noticed it, but I never do.
Yeah. And I call her out on it for investigations, just letting everybody know. If you ever see any of our investigations, I will call her out on it. And it's not like anything like, oh, hey, you don't stop that. No, it's, hey, you are shaking. I can see it.
And it's not like I'm doing it on purpose. It's
No.
a little bit of Parkinson's runs in my family on my dad's side. So I guess with my hands, like that happens to me sometimes. Like I'm kind of doing it right now.
Yeah.
I can see it in my hand. It's shaking a little bit, but usually I don't notice it. It's literally like if you know about like micro expressions
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that, that's kind of what it is. It's both my hands do like micro shakes when I'm holding things, and I don't even notice it. Other people will notice it around me, but I won't unless they get like really bad.
Yeah. I see Jonathan Myers from Crossover Paranormal. What's up, my brother? How you doing? I can't wait to see Jonathan again.
But I would love to get a stand or make a stand for myself.
Yeah. I miss Jonathan. Can we go see Jonathan? Take a day trip, go see Jonathan.
Try like this 4-day weekend.
Okay, let's go.
Because
We'll
I'm
start
not going down there for a day.
We'll start today. We'll head down right now. Jonathan, we're on our way.
I'm
After the show, we're gonna head down.
just gonna quit my job.
Miss him. I miss him, Shasta, Pops. But anyway, so Todd's asking, do you actually tell them which direction to turn the rods for yes or no questions?
Yes.
Yes, and we will get into that.
The same thing with the pendulum. Like I said, how I do back and forth for yes this way, and then it circles for no.
Yeah, you almost have to train these spirits when you go to a place.
A lot of them learn rather quickly.
Yeah, you have to show
them.
Well, that's what I mean. Train, teach.
Like my grandmother hangs around here. She's what Matt calls my guardian angel.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, you also say Jesus lives in the Bible.
He does. He stays in the book in my room. He stays in that book.
So she has Jesus trapped in the Bible upstairs.
Yeah, I do. He's in a book upstairs in my room.
But anyway, so when you're using a pendulum, folks, or any piece of metaphysical equipment, you have to teach these spirits. You got to train them, teach them on how to use it.
You can't just be like, oh, move the pendulum.
No.
They're gonna probably look at you like,
you'll get it implanted in your skull.
What? And if you're talking to like a malicious entity of any kind, you're definitely gonna get hurt.
But yeah, so no, you definitely want to teach them on how to use it. Now for the dowsing rods. Now you can get a bunch of different dowsing rods, and I see Tom says that he uses dowsing rods during some of his landscaping stuff to find underwater wires, water lines. Yeah. So Jonathan says, okay. You guys haven't. Go check out this guy. Jonathan, I know you've been going live. I missed your lives, brother.
We are so busy.
Yeah, it's not even funny.
He said at the beginning, I just got a new job. I'm currently working like 5 days, almost 6 days a week at my job. Well, actually, no, I am working 6 days if you include Sunday. I'm working 6 days a week. He's working 6 days a week.
Yeah. So sorry, brother, but I still love you. Still gonna have a love and respect for you. But yeah, everybody go check out. Oh, thank you, Liz. That's all Liz liked it. But yeah, go check out Jonathan. Jonathan has a lot of really great things that he speaks about. With these dowsing rods, you can get a bunch of different ones. You can even make them at the house. They're very easy to make. These are telescopic ones that I got.
You can actually, originally my very first pair of dowsing rods I ever made was out of an old wire coat hanger I had downstairs.
Yep, you can use those with dowel rods or PVC pipe. As for the handles, you can use a bunch of different things for the dowsing, but these I got specifically for her because they're copper. They're copper plated, works with her energy very well, And it'll take a while for you to figure out which ones you like and which ones are easier to use for you. And plus, they're easy to carry. They have, I don't know if you guys can see it.
They're almost like the size of pens.
Yeah, they actually have the pen clips on them. I don't know if you guys can see that there. You can kind of see it. This got the pen clip on it.
Although he did make the mistake at Pennhurst, we had to sign a contract thing, and he felt them in his pocket of the shirt he was wearing and actually tried to sign the paperwork with them because he thought he had a pen in his pocket. The girl that was making us sign the paperwork laughed her ass off at him.
I'm not a smart man.
Well, the problem is they do look like pens. They do.
They do.
They really do. And he wasn't paying attention. We got there, we ate, we did some other things, and but for some reason he's just like, oh, I have my own pen. And he picked it out of his pocket and then went to write. And she's like, that's not writing.
And I thought it was dead, and I was like, oh, these are my dressing room. Oh, no wonder why it's not writing. Yeah. And immediately after, I went into the gift shop and bought an actual pen.
Yeah.
I did have one, but I just wanted this one. This is just a bone-shaped one. But anyway.
It says Pennhurst on it.
It does, actually. Pennhurst Asylum.
Yep.
It's a bone. Just a Peemer. Which is kind of, weird, but it is
a
what it is.
hospital.
Yeah, I know it's a hospital.
Well, then you get a bone pen from the hospital.
You're supposed to get shot pens.
No bone pens.
Okay.
It's a haunted hospital. Why would you get a shot pen? You get a bone pen. They had shot pens there, but not any that were.
It wasn't. Yeah, they were the anyway. We go on tangents. I see Vicky from Abyss Paranormal. What's up, Vicky? How are you? What?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, Vicky's above there. Vicky from Abyss Paranormal, and I'm happy to announce that Vicky and her team will be back for the Global Ghost Hunt. I'm super excited for that. I believe the Kendrick. Is it the Kendrick's house? Vicky, I think you're going to. But I'm excited to see them back in action. They did an amazing job on this last one. Tom says his first word, L-shaped twigs.
Too.
Yeah, they'll work as well.
Anything that's literally L-shaped will literally work. You don't even. The whole reason I said my first pair of dowsing rods was an old wire hanger we had down here. My mom got a bunch of plastic hangers, and she wanted to get rid of the wired ones. And me and my youngest brother were just messing around. This was way before I met him. We're just messing around in the basement. And I was like, hey, Mom has some old wire hangers. Why don't we make some dowsing rods? Because I had 2 pendulums at the time. But I've always seen, Ghost Hunters was still really big then. And I was watching new episodes of them. And I saw that one of their psychics that they had come on the show as a guest brought dowsing rods with him to do an investigation with them. And I was like, oh, those look cool. Maybe I can make some here and not have to buy them, because at the time they were super expensive. Even on Amazon, they were like $30-$40 for a nice pair of dowsing rods.
Yep.
And I was like, whoa, maybe I can make my own out of Mom's old wire hanger. So we just took one of the old wire hangers. We took some wire cutters, cut them in half, shaped them, kind of smoothed out the rough edge so nobody cut themselves on it, because the wire cutter cut it sharp.
Mm-hmm.
And then we wrapped it in some foam or something that we had for handles, and just some duct tape.
That works.
Hey, you use what you have.
Yeah.
I had foam, leftover foam, and duct tape.
I used the ones I made. All right.
I don't even have those anymore. They got washed away when my basement flooded.
The first time or the second time?
The first time. This was before I met you.
Oh. By the way, Vicky, did you get the pictures I sent? Just curious. But anyway, but no. So dowsing rods, folks, are really easy to use. Again, with any type of metaphysical equipment, this is how they expand out, nice and easy.
You can shorten them too. They don't have to be that long.
No.
If you get ones that don't retract, they are going to be that long.
Yeah.
But with those, they're a little wiggly.
Well, they also have tips.
And it's because of
pointers.
it's because of the tips.
Yeah,
But,
they're front weighted.
They still work. Great.
Alex, what's up, my brother? Haven't seen you in a hot minute. How you doing, bro? Let's see. Tom says, put hot glue on the tips work just as well, or melted wax. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Vicky, wire hangers and metal incense can. There you go. There you go. Mark Lee from Enlightened Souls Paranormal. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Hi.
And Tom says for the sharp points. Absolutely. But I like these, to be honest with you. Like, I've used the...
They just don't work with his energy well. He tried using them in Penhurst, and they kept kind of going all over the place. He can't use those.
Just tired, Alex, brother. Just tired. We're here, though. We're here. We're here hanging out, having fun.
He just can't use mine. He has to get his own.
Yeah, I have to find another set. But, so anyway, so the way you hold them, and the best thing to do is, obviously, there are handles. Big surprise there. And I'm going to try to do this without ruining my microphone.
Well, I can do it.
So what I like to do, I got it. I think I got enough room. Is I like to just dangle them like this, just on my finger. Just grab a hold, and what you want to do is you have to hold them straight. You hold them straight out. You see what I mean by my energy? Hold them straight out.
See, his won't go straight.
Yeah. And then you ask your yes or no questions.
Is my dad's dad here?
Anyway. And the thing is, you have to let them know what is yes, what is no. So you just say, can you cross them for yes and no? I'm going to do it just so you guys know. You say, can you cross them for yes? So it looks like this. And for no, can you do this? That's no. And go back.
That's yes. What I'm talking about when you use your own, when you're using your own energy to control something. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, I'm using my thumbs.
Well, whatever. But he's using his thumbs. But if you were pushing your own energy through those, and doing that yourself to show the spirits, that's what it would look like. Yeah,
and then I want to just say this because a lot of people don't do this. Well, I don't say a lot of people, but I've seen quite a few teams do this. After every question, whether you're using these nice dowsing rods or you're using a pendulum, reset. And what I mean by reset, so you say, is there somebody down here with us? Yes. Okay, thank you very much.
Oh, I don't do that. I have the ghost reset it for me.
Always, 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 always. And then you flip them back up and you get set again.
He does that. What I do, I don't use dowsing. I like pendulums better than those. I'll use those if I'm having trouble contacting somebody with my pendulum now.
Yeah.
But I like my pendulum. And what I'll do is after every question, and I think you can kind of see it on Penhurst, but the footage is a little corrupted.
Well, it's not corrupted. It's just they really liked my camera.
They really liked his camera. They were interested in his camera. But you can kind of see it, I guess. And what I like to do is after every question, if they keep spinning it, I ask them if they could please stop the pendulum.
Yeah. No, I will say.
And what it'll do is it'll just kind of drop.
Yeah.
And then that's when I'll stick my hand out, put it over my hand, and I'll recenter it myself.
Yeah.
And then I'll move my bottom hand and I'll let it go again.
Now, I will say if you're just starting out.
Don't do that.
If you're just starting out with using the pendulums, you saw how to reset with the dowsing. All you do is there's usually a little like ball or a knob or something on top of the pendulum chain. You take your fingers, run it straight down. Just run it straight down, straighten it out.
That's what I had to do before I started working with my own energy. Because I used to have to manually reset it. Sometimes I still have to do that if the ghost is like super enthusiastic and the pendulum is just going crazy. Like I did have one ghost the one time in a
before
in a cemetery where it was just going and it was like swinging really heavily back and forth for yes, and I couldn't get it to stop with my own energy, like, so I had to physically like reset it.
Yeah, I always suggest for you people new who are just starting in the metaphysical side of it, reset yourself. And what it's going to do is two things. Number one, it's going to get you to think about what you're doing, because obviously if you're say holding the dowsing rods and you start getting yes or no answers, you're starting to get your responses, you're going to get excited, and that's going to build more energy up. You need that second to just reset, just like center or grounding. You just got to reset yourself and get yourself on. Just that's cool, but you got to maintain a little bit of, I don't say professionalism, but clarism. I was getting there.
No, you can't.
She has control over StreamYard, so if that pops up, if you with her, just
It's me.
yep, not me. What was y'all's first paranormal equipment you bought? Are you talking individually or together? Because for me, it was
It's probably individually.
what was my first piece? I think it was my cassette recorder.
That's what you told me.
Was it the cassette recorder, or was it my old VHS camcorder?
No,
I think it was.
You said it was your recorders from Walmart.
No, it wasn't those. No, it was from the Salvation Army.
Oh, I don't know. You just told me that you had an old cassette recorder.
Yeah, no, that was probably it. That was probably for me what it was. We bought together.
No, it's my turn.
I don't know.
He's skipping me. This is supposed to be a show where he asks me questions and he's answering, or he's talking more than I am. Which is fine. I don't really like to talk that much, but my first thing I ever bought was it in my rock? Stop it! You're gonna break your fucking chair again. No, my stone I bought with you, or did I have my pendulum when I met you?
You've had a pendulum since I've been there. You had a pendulum the night we met.
Yeah, so it was my pendulum. My pendulum was my first thing, and all my quartz crystals. I bought all those together. I didn't buy them from a metaphysical store. Believe it or not, I bought them off of somebody on Facebook Marketplace for like $10. They had no idea. They had no idea what they were. They literally had the description on Facebook Marketplace was shiny rocks.
No, I've seen that.
For $10. And I was like, and they were here in Danville, so I was like, yeah. So me and my brothers walked over to Danville to get them from a house. This lady had no idea what they were. I was like, this is clear quartz and a pendulum. Like, this is like $20 worth of stuff. I said that after I gave her the money. I'm not stupid.
Not like how love them, but how Kaden was trying to negotiate with me today.
Yeah, I'm not stupid.
I'll give you 100 for it. I'll take 50. Wrong direction. But anyway,
yeah, I'm not stupid. I gave her the $10 first, and I was like, this is $20 worth of stuff, right?
And Alex, for me, it was like I think it was the digital or the recorder. I think it was the cassette recorder. I started out old school. I mean, real old school. VHS camcorders, the cassette recorders, the VHS security system for my night vision. Like, that's what I started out with. I started out with old school stuff, Polaroids. Like, that's what I started with. RGV, what's up? That's Bert. What's up, Bert? How you doing, brother? I haven't talked to you in a while. Let's see. Donna from Toronto. What's up, Donna? Hope you're doing well. But all right, guys. So we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back. I have some videos we're gonna check out. Paravid Studios, and also the new video, if you haven't seen it already, for Global Ghost Hunt. So we'll catch up with you guys in just a few minutes. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Wicked Queen's having some technical
I'm
difficulties.
trying to plug in my chair.
So while she's doing that, I'm going to take a moment, like I always like to do, and give a couple of shout outs. Obviously, the first is going to be Brian John Laverty over our Parapost Network Central on Facebook, parapost.net. Again, if you haven't heard of Parapost, welcome to the show. Seriously, it must be your first time. But Parapost is basically a free to sign up, free to hang out, free to chill Facebook page for the paranormal. It's literally its own thing, and it's just paranormal. I love it. It's cryptids.
I got it.
It's cryptids. It's UFOs. It's paranormal. It's anything you want. No drama. And again, free to sign up. So huge thanks for Brian. Obviously, our brothers and sisters over at Paralinks, Howard and Chrissy, Scotty, and all of our Paralinks family. Why? I don't mind to do that.
I don't know. Does that look cool, or should I just have it the solid color?
No, I like that. But yeah, huge shout out to them. If you guys haven't, go check out Paralinks. They have 5 different channels, and it's Paralinks 1, 2, 3 plus and live.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. And I love them. They're great people. Love our Paralinks family. We're going to be seeing Howard and Chrissy. Well, at least Howard. Chrissy should be down there by then.
Hopefully. They're supposed to be moving back down there.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll be seeing Chrissy as well. In October, we're sadly going to be missing out on Fear Fest. You just saw the video for that. We're going to be about, I think, a week and a half or 2 weeks late. But definitely, guys, if you haven't already, go check out.
They say it was like
it's the last week in September up until it's like the 29th to the 1st.
Yeah, we'll be going down like the end of October towards Halloween.
Yeah, so guys, definitely go check out Fear Fest. Get your tickets as soon as possible. You definitely would.
Skeletons.
And I thought I was random. I love you. But yeah, definitely go check out Fear Fest, guys. And go check out all the
I
Paralinks.
got my own spooky, scary skeleton.
You do. We have one hanging up over there,
and
too.
It makes me look... Yes, Mr. Bones. He's been in my family since I was like 3 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He's the oldest skeleton in my house.
Next to me.
I know that sounds terrible, but he's just a plastic skeleton that my parents got us when we were kids.
Well, anybody's followed my show for over a year has seen it.
And
He's come out and said hi.
We've named him Mr. Bones.
There he is.
And, yeah. He's been in my family since I was like 3 and my brother was like 2 years old. We named him Mr. Bones.
And I also want to give a shout out, if you guys haven't heard, again, welcome to the show. Global Ghost Hunt. Go to globalghosthunt.com, sign up today. Basically a global event celebrating paranormal teams and locations from all around the world. We just finished up the May event. I had a lot of fun helping out with it, and the admin staff, we've all had a blast. There's always some new things coming. We have some new merchandise up at globalghosthuntmerch.com. Go check it out. And a huge thanks to Teesprings for allowing us to do that. We have new merch on the way. It's going to be coming. We already have some new merch. Now we're having some more. That will be coming up here shortly. So always check it out. And if you're a team with a location, sign up. If you are a team without a location, still sign up. And if you're a location without a team, do the same thing. We will try our best to help get you some help finding other teams or finding a location. Either way, guys, sign up because you want to definitely be a part of this. It is a huge celebration. It's a lot of fun. And I also want to thank the Ravens Call, Valerie over there. She does an amazing job. You actually have a point from her, right? Huh? Yeah. Valerie sent you the point.
The point?
Didn't she send you a crystal or a gem? What was it? What was the thing she sent? Remember I said there was you got a crystal or a gemstone? I think it was a point.
I don't remember.
I don't know. But anyway.
What he's talking about.
Well, if you don't know what you're talking about, and I don't know what I'm talking about, we're both fucked.
No, that sounds like a patch noise.
Scroll up. Top.
I hit it. Oh,
there you go.
I got the lighty keyboard.
Yeah. For $5.
Yeah, from $5.
But anyway, so tonight, guys, for those of you just joining in, we are hanging out with the Wicked Queen, my wife, literally right here. See?
I already bit you today.
Yeah, you did. But I have her today to talk about the metaphysical side. We just spoke about the pendulum. We've spoken about dowsing rods. We talked about grounding yourself. And now she's going to talk about her favorite, shinies. Shinies. You like your shinies?
I do. My other rocks are upstairs in my little bag.
I'm not going to get them. I'm too fat and easy for that. But before she dives in, I just want to say one thing, and I'll let her do the rest. There's a misconception with a lot of crystals and gems. Me personally, I like the raw, uncut stones, ones that you find yourself, and that is what we have right here that she will showcase. They haven't been tumbled, they haven't been messed with. They're literally right out of
they've been hand tumbled.
They've been hand.
We put them in a jar in like a water bottle with fucking dish soap and shook the shit out of them.
With a scrubby pad. I use the scrubby pad.
With a scrubby pad, yeah.
It's not considered tumbled. They've been cleaned. It's not a form of tumbling.
No, I know, but still.
I clean them in the hotel.
Kind of, in a sense, tumbled them because Audrey, my sister-in-law, was there, kind of doing this.
Yeah, it's right here.
With the water bottle. Yeah, give me that.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah, Audrey was there, kind of doing this to get all the gross stuff off of them with the water bottle.
Here, hold it still so they can see. Yeah, that's actually a stainless steel scrubby pad
that we got from Dollar General, and Audrey was just sitting there in the hotel room because she was bored, just kind of stirring it, mixing it around. You can kind of still hear.
Yeah.
That's all the dirt.
Did I not clean that out?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah, there's a little bit of dirt in the bottom. I don't know if you guys
That's
can
all
see
the
it.
dirt from the creek where we got these from.
Yeah, just kind of chilling out right here.
No, they're not polished.
No, these aren't polished, Jason. So the stone she's going to showcase, we actually got
You might
from
have
the
to
creek.
turn the light on and make me white.
All right.
Make
Sentence
me
has
white,
never
Trevor.
been said in the history of ever.
No.
Um, so we actually went to go visit, for those of you who don't know, Mr. Fedora. We went to go visit him. We saw Jason, JWoww. We saw Leaffoot, Heather. We visited all of Wasp. And Fedora was nice enough to take us to this creek. We went at the worst time you could ever go, winter.
When it's cold as fuck. We will never be doing that again. The three of us will be going sometime in the summer when we can go swimming and shit.
But yeah, so we actually went and we just basically just took a couple of stones at a time and just put them in this. And like I said, this is just steel wool. We put some Dawn dish soap in it, some hot water, soaked them for a while, and then just shook the shit out of them.
My obsidian.
So there you go. While you take it over, B.
Little obsidian. Little chunk. I don't think this is obsidian. I think it's just got quartz in it.
Samuel, appreciate it, bud. Appreciate it.
This is just straight quartz. I have a better one upstairs, but here, actually, hold on.
You're gonna go get them, aren't you?
Yes! They have my amethyst and stuff in it.
Fair enough.
Amethyst is my favorite.
So while you're doing that, I'm just gonna talk.
Okay, by the way, underneath the oil tanks leak.
Great. So I will just say, folks, too, if you are interested in learning about the stones, gems, crystals, stuff like that, go to your local metaphysical shop. Nothing against them, but Spencer's. Spencer's has a lot of crystals, a lot of gems. A lot of them are either fake or just factory made. But you want to go to your local metaphysical store and find stones that just stick out to you, that just kind of give you shiny syndrome in a sense. That is the best way to find a stone for you. Always pick up your clear quartz, your amethyst, stuff like that for grounding purposes and
definitely, if you're just starting out, please get clear quartz.
Yeah, so I'm going to turn the stream back over to the Wicked Queen because this is her favorite and her specialty. So, B, what'd you do?
It's not my word.
What'd you do that for?
Because I was moving your backpack because it was in the way of my freaking chair.
Okay. As long as we got that. Tom says, I think I would rather have natural stones like you were talking about because if they shine them individual possibly, you get another condition.
It's kind of really bad.
Well, a lot of them are factory. You might have turned off your green screen. Are factory.
That's
and
straight up clear quartz.
For me, the more raw it is, the better it is. It's like charged naturally. When you start tumbling and stuff, to me, it's, but it's personal preference. Okay, so what do you got there, B?
That's just straight up uncut clear quartz. That's good. This is polished. It's kind of. I don't know what happened to my rock. I have a smoky quartz. This is also clear quartz, by the way.
There you go.
This is cut and polished, though.
Yeah, this is polished. You can see the shine on it.
And then this is my green calcite. I have rose quartz, amethyst. Amethyst is my favorite because if you're doing metaphysical work and you get really good at it, like I am, this enhances your energy work. I always take this with me. A lot of times, I forgot it going to Penhurst, but I always take this with me a lot of times when I go places because it helps. I forget what the rest of these are. I know this one's red jasper. This is, I think, tiger's eye.
Which one? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's green tiger's eye.
Yeah, and I don't remember what these are. I think this one is almost like a blue calcite.
Ooh, let me see that one.
No. I don't know what these three are. I forget.
Oh. You got labradorite. I think that's how you say it. And you have your
No, where to put my bag?
orange tiger's eye. Not too eye. Not too. Orange
No,
tiger.
he's caught.
And I'm trying to remember what this one is off the top of my head. I don't remember. It might even be petrified wood. Can't remember. Jason's asking, can't natural rocks be polished, not cut? Yes.
Yeah, they can be polished.
So basically, what?
Well, that's what I just said. My one clear quartz is. It's natural cut, and polished. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not polished. It's just not. It's not manufactured.
Yeah. What polish basically is, it's like your vehicle. When you
put shiny.
Yeah, that's what it is. Me personally, I just like whatever you find in nature, just cleaned up. That's all it is.
This is natural cut, but it's polished. It's shiny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it was ran through a rock polisher.
Or tumbler, whatever you want to call it.
Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And it's not a manufactured cut.
Yeah. A lot of those, like the ones we just showed, those are factory made. They actually will cut them, they will tumble them, polish them, which is fine, perfectly fine. But
sometimes it's just a lot easier than going out and finding your own. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Because they're sometimes out in especially like where we live, there is a lot of creeks and stuff that we can go looking for rocks, and I have found quite a few.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of times it's hard to distinguish what a regular rock is from something that's special.
Like obsidian.
Yeah.
Obsidian.
Like you can pick up a like dark colored rock that looks almost black and be like, oh, this is obsidian, and it just be a rock.
Yeah. It might be granite, it might be
like
calcium,
granite,
it might be anything. Limestone,
yeah, it could be anything.
Like you have to know what you're looking for. But like I said, the best thing to do if you're just starting out is go to your local metaphysical store. Like there's one near us. Very, very knowledgeable, and she actually tells you what each stone does.
Yeah, it comes in a little packet.
Yeah, so go there and start learning there. And for the most part, a lot of these metaphysical stores should carry some raw, uncut, unpolished stuff. So you should be all right. You should be all right to go there. And I'm not saying that some who like the Raven's Call. Valerie has an amazing store, but they're all polished. I think she's got a couple that might be raw, but for the most part, I've seen that she has is polished, and which is fine, but it's not me. It's not what I like. Wicked Queen, she loves it. Anything shiny, she's all about it. She's like, let's go.
I just like stone.
Yeah. Well, you also
anything that's gonna help me do my job better, I'll do that.
Yeah, but you also like shiny shit.
I'm a grandma. I'm a dark grandma that doesn't like the sun.
Do you want me to turn that off now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to be
back to the darkness.
I don't want to be white anymore.
That's been said a lot in human history. There we go. Anyway, so B, what do you got?
My tarot.
Ew.
My little cat tarot.
Did I get you those?
No, I bought them myself.
Which ones did I get you? I must have got you the Jack.
No,
Nightmare.
I bought those myself too.
What did I buy you?
Huh?
Oh, your liquor books.
You brought me my books, yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't buy me any of my tarot. You bought me my these.
Yeah.
Too, but
they were shiny. I figured you'd like them. So, all right, go ahead. So she's gonna go into another topic. So go ahead, B.
Actually, this is a fun one that you can do for yourself when you get really good. It's called divination. Yes, it is a real thing. It's not just a thing in the Harry Potter movies. It is not. It is not just a thing from Harry Potter. Where
maybe a song.
Yeah, like the divination class. You know the divination class with like the tea leaves and
Yeah.
everything with what's her face, the crazy one with the big old.
She wasn't crazy. She was a sweetheart.
No, she was nice, but in the first when you first meet her, she literally goes up to Harry and tells him he's gonna die. How would you like to be your first year in a divination class and your teacher come up to you and be like, "Oh yeah, by the way, this year you might die"?
And I'd say, "No shit, I read the script."
But I can't even. Sybil. That's her first name. Is Sybil. I remember that. Shut up.
The Grim.
But yeah, you can read tea leaves. I can't read tea leaves. I've tried. I'm not very good at it.
I don't drink tea.
So what I do is I do runes and I do tarot, which is two types of other divination tools. And the cool thing about runes and tarot is, as well as being able to do them on yourself, you can do them on other people.
Why don't you show them some of the cards be so, because I know some people think that tarot and the Ouija boards are evil.
Oh yeah, Ouija board is another one that you can use, but I don't recommend it.
But
you have to really know what you're doing to use a Ouija board, right?
Well, a lot of people think that tarot cards are like your fortune-telling disaster, like darkness and stuff like that. So what
does that tell you? Darkness? Like, look at that cat.
It looks like a darker deck. But what is so? Pick out a couple just to show everybody and explain what they are.
No, here.
What?
You pick out 3.
Oh, we're doing this.
You pick out 3.
All right.
So this is how you can do it with other people.
I just want to show.
You hand them the deck, and you can ask them to split it and shuffle it themselves. So that way they...
For the first time, she's going to actually read my cards. She hasn't ever read my cards.
I've read Buddy's cards, not yours. And all tarot cards now come with this cute little book.
Well, not that one specific. They come with an instruction book.
They come with an instruction book for the cards, and it's helpful. Because it tells you what the cards are, whether they're upright or upside down, which is reversed.
Mm-hmm. I'm just doing another quick shuffle. You guys can see. I'm not doing anything special. Just doing
It's literally just like shuffling a deck of cards.
Just bigger.
A lot bigger. They do get a little awkward at times to shuffle.
She said to take 3. Oop. Well, that one just fell, so I don't need that one. I'm going to set this down so you guys can see. I just want you guys to see what I'm doing. So you can see it's completely random. There's no rhyme or reason for it.
No, you just randomly pick 3 cards. Actually, what I like to do sometimes is I'll have the person separate the deck in 3s. So take 3 sections of each deck. Which I just did. And they pick the card off of the top. And then
I did not.
They hand it to me.
I picked bottom, but 2 tops and a bottom.
Or that, or
sounds like a fun night in Vegas.
Or whatever they want to do.
Sounds like AC. 2 tops and a bottom. Okay, so just to show you guys, there's 3. I don't know what they are. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. So we're gonna find out. I don't know.
The Knight of
Me.
Tentacles.
What?
I can't read it. I have trouble reading, guys.
Knight of Pentacles.
So I said it right.
And it's upside down.
Yes, it is. And you got a High Priestess.
Right side up, right?
And you also got, I think that's a 5 and 5 claws.
Depends on which way.
It was upright.
Oh, it's upright? So it's like this? Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That is 9.
9 of claws. So you go in order. So basically it would be this one first.
The Knight of Pentacles.
The middle one, which is the High Priestess.
And Knight as in Knight in shining armor, not darkness.
Yeah.
Liz says those cards are so cute with the cute cats, Mackenzie.
No, that's why I got them. I have a Jack Skellington one too, but I got the cat ones because it was another thing where we went to Spencer's and it was the last pack of them that they had there at the store at the time. And I was like, we went to the mall and I wasn't planning on buying anything. But again, like the Jack Skellington ones that I bought, it was the last one there. And I was like, nope, it's destiny. I got to get it.
All right, so. Excuse me. So she's gonna try to find what this first one means.
I already found the High Priestess.
I thought I saw the 9 in there.
I think that's at the back.
Is there an appendix in the back?
Index?
Index, yeah.
No.
Oh, here, let me see. I'll try to find it first.
Hold on. I know it's in here.
I hope so.
Well, yeah, I've seen it in here.
And I just want people to understand one thing, that tarot is not anything dark. It's not.
Well, by the way, in this deck, guys, the devil is a dog.
Makes sense. But
I find that humorous. It's the only dog card in the entire deck.
But it is not. It's not. How did Brian say it? It's not like a communication. You can't invoke something. You can't summon anything with these things. It's enlightenment. It's more. It's not a form of communication. You are not communicating with the spirits. So if you're worried about that, don't be. We're showing you literally what it is. And we wanted to show you firsthand that this is what it is. She's reading my cards. So basically, fate, if you want to call it that, has chosen those 3 cards for me. What they mean, we'll find out here shortly.
There might be back here.
You want me to look real quick?
Suit of Wands. You have to find the Knights.
Knight of Pentacles.
Suit of Wands. It's not up front. The High Priestess is up front.
Yeah, see the High Priestess, the Empress, Emperor. That's the only problem too. There's a lot of cards.
There's a lot of cards, and this little book has all of them in it, but there's no index in the book.
I wish it would tell you on the card, like, page this. You know what I mean? That'd be cool. Minor Arcadia. Oh, I guess I got 2. Oh, here's the 9. Yeah. No, it's not it.
Let me see it. It should
I'm
be in the Knights.
looking. Suit of Cups. Maybe not. Wait, what's it called? The Knight of Pentacles?
Yeah.
So that would be Pentacles. Oh, here it is. Pentacles. In the back. Ace, 3, 2, Queen. Here it is. Knight of Pentacles. The Knight represents the ideal mastery
Upside down?
of oh no. I'm just reading the top one. Mastery of attaining rewards and possessions. So reversed. Can't quite get your paws on what you want. If you're unhappy with your life or with your lot in life, you can change course providing you understand that everything won't be sorted out overnight. Reconsider your approach and be prepared to follow through. Okay, that's what that means. Chrissy, the Listen Queen.
So
Listen.
basically, tarot, when I read, like, can you give me that, please?
I'm picking on Chrissy. Listen.
Did you read the upright or the upside down?
I read the upside down, the reversed. I read the reversed. I know how to read the book. There are pictures.
But what that basically means is it's however he interprets it.
So yeah, and that's the other thing. Like for me, what that's saying is obviously my goals and what I want in life aren't right in front of me. I'm gonna have to work for them, which I know, and I've been saying that for a while.
All right, next one, the High Priestess.
Yeah, and for what we're talking about with the reversed and everything, guys. So
It's
your
just how
cards
the
will
card.
be either like straight up and down, or they'll be upside down. And upside down.
So it'll be
is
like
reversed.
this, which is upright.
Yep.
And then you have ones like this, which are supposed to be this way, but they got pulled this way.
Yep. And it's how they pull them.
So he handed them to me. It's however I flip them over, is how they are.
Yep.
And then that's the one that I read. So the High Priestess is upright. High Priestess card depicts a world fertile with possibilities and power. As suggested by the symbols of moon and water, the candles represent darkness and light, secrets and clarity. The certain curtains, not certains. Curtains conceal what exactly is germinating. Whatever it is, it's catnip to you. Surprises are much more fun when you know they're good.
So to me, that just means, again, going off of what the first card was, the end goals, the goals in my life. Right? I'm focused on that. Makes sense.
You can also do this on yourself, by the way, too. This literally is divination. So if you want to know if you're going to get a new job or whatever, like, or if you have luck getting a new job, you know how many readings I did before I went to my interview? How many did I do?
At least 4 that I knew of.
Yeah, I did at least 4. To make sure that I was doing the right thing and not, like, screwing my life up by doing this. Not that it really matters for the most part, but I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't making the wrong choice with my life.
Yeah.
Because doing the right thing for me and my family is the correct way to go about it. So if I would have done 4 readings and the cards have been like, oh, well, this job probably isn't the job for you, I would have been like, well, then maybe I'm not going to go to the interview. Where is it?
I just saw it here. I think I saw it in the front. And while I'm looking for it real quick, guys, just to let you know, there are different ways to do these types of reads. Yeah, I see that. Anyway, so there's 1 card, there's 3 cards, there's 5 cards, there's...
You can do 8 cards.
The Celtic Cross is what it's called. Horseshoe, Tree of Life, Mandala. There's a bunch of different ways you can do this.
I do... If you want to... Those are broader. If you want to do broader readings, that's like the best way to do it is an 8-card reading. I do the... what is called the past, present, and future, basically. So this would be the past, present, future.
And by the way, I just love these cards because of what it gets. They're all different.
But basically that's the type of reading I do is the past, present, future. So in the past, Matt struggled with getting what he wants. Now there's a strong possibility that he's going to get what he wants. And now we're going to find out what his future is.
Mm-hmm. Chrissy's asking, are we doing readings now? Yeah, well, she's doing a reading on me with the tarot. But what we're going over is the metaphysical. We're continuing our Paranormal 101
this
adventure.
This is just one of the divination tools. There's others too.
Yeah. So.
Like the whole
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Like he said.
Wait a minute. No, that's not right. I thought it was something else. Oh, here it is. 9 of Swords on the bottom.
Oh, I thought it was 9 of Nails. 9 of Swords, I guess.
Yeah. Well.
They're claws. They're like little tiny swords.
They're little daggers. They stab. So yeah, so we're just reading my cards really quick. Just going to show that tarot isn't anything like... There's no dowsing involved. You're not communicating. It's just reading. Just do your read.
So apparently Matt's future is not good.
What?
Or no, wait, what is it?
I don't know. You have the book.
No, I'm trying.
It's upright.
Yeah, this one.
It's upright.
This one would be the current So this is what you're going through right now.
I know what I'm going through right now.
Depression, fear, anxiety, grief, sadness. No wonder your claws are out and you're clinging for dear life. You're overwhelmed with a sense of dread, and it may feel like you're barely hanging on. Just know that your perception,
Persistence?
perspective, sorry.
Oh.
Perspective might be skewed by mental exhaustion. Things are tough, but they may not be as bad as you think. There is a light at the end of the proverbial tunnel.
You know, and I just wanted to say to people, like, obviously it's what you believe. So for this one, for me,
this is his current situation.
which is kind of funny. Which is kind of funny considering I just told you the other day that that's exactly how I felt.
Yep,
and I wasn't even planning on being read, by the way, folks. But I literally told the Wicked Queen here like 2 days ago. That's how I felt. And those of you who know me, I haven't been, on lives very much. But I have been feeling like that. I've been feeling really depressed, really tired, and just feel like going nowhere. And it to me, these cards are basically just saying, keep going, keep doing what you're doing. Your hard work will pay off. And I know that sounds kind of cliche and kind of basic, but think about it. They're out of all the cards that's in that deck, those three are the ones that I've been struggling with. Like those are my main ones.
Like his past,
future, and present.
Past, future, and present. Yeah. So the future was the middle card. Yep. The past was what he struggled with before he got to the middle card, and then the present was
the first card was past. The second one, the middle card, was the future, and the last card was present. So, and it's funny how it turns full circle, and so you can believe it whether you want to or not. It's just up to you. To me, it makes sense, but I just think it's kind of coincidental, or not coincidental. It's too on the nose.
And a lot of people don't like that when it comes to divination stuff, is when they get it like spot on.
Listen,
like, you're right. I think I did a reading, wasn't it on one of my friends? It wasn't Tristan. I think it was Audrey. When she was talking about divorcing my brother, when we went to see Scott.
Oh, yeah.
I did a reading on her, and it said something about big changes are coming your way, and her face just went from being, like, happy to dreadful.
Yep.
And she's like, immediately, she looks at me and Matt and is like, I need you to get his attention because he's doing something on his computer.
Well, it's not live, wasn't I? Oh, yeah, I was doing gaming.
Yeah, but you just got done, and now you were watching YouTube or whatever.
Oh, I don't know.
But, I got his attention, and I was like, something happened with my reading with Audrey. She needs to tell us something.
You pop up.
And apparently she was thinking of divorcing my brother, and now they are getting a divorce.
Oh, separated. I wouldn't say a divorce. They're separating.
It's the same thing, basically.
But, so if somebody wants to start, say, divination, or if somebody wants to start with tarot, how do you suggest they go about starting it?
I just kind of did it.
Okay, just do it.
But, like, understand what you're doing. If that's something that you want to do, really, like, I practiced on people that I know. Don't just do it to random people.
Yeah, don't just go over the middle of the street, pick cards.
Some people won't be as receptive as others. I did it on my family members. Like, I did it on my mom. My dad won't let me do it on him. My brother Ryan, my sister-in-law,
now me.
Now him, my one friend Shady, when we were hanging out with him a lot, he had me do one on him. Carl, my best friend Carl, said he wanted me to do one on him, but we have yet to actually do one.
And that's it right there. The Listen Queen does it again. You have to be.
I was getting there.
Okay, well, you go.
I was just taking. No, what she was saying, I was getting there. I was just taking a very roundabout approach, but whatever.
The two queens.
I'm getting tired.
The lesson queen and the wicked queen. But yeah, you have to, like the ladies, both of them said, remain neutral. Don't put your energy into it if you're doing the reading. If you're being read, focus on the cards.
The biggest thing for metaphysical work, and this is just in general. No, you're good. I'm bad at explaining things. The biggest thing for metaphysical work is intent. Intent.
Yeah. See,
if you go in somewhere with a malicious vibe about you, like, I'm going to make all these ghosts do whatever the hell I want.
No.
You're not going to get anywhere.
No.
But if you go in nice and be, like, calm and relaxed and kind of ground yourself with the energy that's around you and everything, a lot of spirits will be more receptive. If you want something bad to happen to you, you can go in with malicious intent, because then more than likely you're going to attract spirits in that place that are not very friendly.
Or you go in and be TikTok trendy and go rawr.
Yeah, or you go in and be TikTok trendy like we were at Penhurst and go rawr.
If you missed it, you missed it. But rawr. But anyway. All right, so we're going to get going for tonight, guys. Before we leave, don't go anywhere. We're going to be playing the Up program video, and we're also going to be playing the outro, so please don't miss those. But before we leave, I want to say thank you to my beautiful, loving co-host tonight, my wife, the Wicked Queen. And for those of you who don't know, the Wicked Queen can be found not just here, but also on her own show.
Yay, my favorite. That's what I say to everybody. Mm-hmm. I don't say, what do you say? Thank God.
Thank God, yeah.
Yeah, I say blessed be.
I'm going to put the Bible Jesus on you. I'm going to put the Bible Jesus.
So, Chrissy, you might have missed that earlier, but Matt mentioned something about how I keep Jesus up in a book. I trap Jesus.
No, you said Jesus is trapped in the book upstairs.
He is trapped in the book upstairs. In your Holy Bible upstairs.
My Holy Bible. I can't open my Holy Bible because I'll let Jesus out.
You'll let Jesus out. No Jesus. No Jesus allowed where my Wicca stuff is.
So I told her I'm going to open the Bible and just lay it on her chest so she just soaks in Jesus.
Jesus, yeah. But no Jesus. I trapped Jesus. My Wicca magic has trapped Jesus in a book upstairs.
But anyway, if you guys want more of the Wicked Queen, find out more about what she's doing in the Wicca side, or any of the cult or the cryptids, go check out her show, Creepy Cult. It's typically on every Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And I think this Monday you're going to have Nando.
This Monday I will be back because now I don't have to, I'm not freaking out as much.
Yeah, and you're going to have Nando from Portal to the Paranormal on. And I was actually blessed enough to get asked to be on a show for tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. over in the UK. And that is going to be the Ghoul Gang. Ghoul Gang, the ladies invited me over to hang out with them. So you'll catch us over there tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. I will share out as much as I can. What?
Sorry, with Nando.
Yes.
We were supposed to do a show like
2 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. And it was supposed to be on the occult, so that will be the show on Monday because I still have the whole thing like set up for that. So
okay, so they'll be talking about the occult on Monday.
He wanted time to research. Well, he has had plenty of time to do that now, so he better be knowledgeable.
Chrissy says Jesus, I miss Chrissy. Chrissy, I love you. I miss you.
Yeah, Jesus take the wheel upstairs in the Bible.
Thank you, Liz. And I just want to say, guys, to all watching, thank you guys so much for supporting not just myself, but the Wicked Queen, for everything we do. Not just these shows, but the investigations, and everything. You guys are amazing. You guys make it worth every bit.
Sorry, I'm tired.
Yeah, no, I'm just boring her. Don't let her lie to you.
I've
But
had a very long day. We ran up to Walmart like early this morning, and then I had my physical at 1, and then we had to go.
We've been pretty much nonstop.
As soon as we got home, we had to go and get dinner, and then now I still have laundry to finish.
And I still have stuff to do for GGH and this show and others. But anyway, but I want to say thank you to everybody watching. You guys really make it worthwhile, and you guys really are the motivation to keep going and to do these shows. So I really do appreciate it. And next week we will be on again at 7 p.m. or 9 p.m. Excuse me, on Thursday. I haven't decided if we're going to do another Paranormal 101 or just do a hangout. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I want to just say thank you to you guys for everything you do. Please keep sharing. Please keep sending the love. Check out all the links in the description. You guys can go check that out. We've got a bunch of new things. So I guess there's only one more thing left for me to say. Y'all have yourselves a great rest of your night. Have fun. Stay safe. But as always, guys,
the truth is out there.
I have control. Happy hauntings.